Great white shark. The great white shark patrols cold coastal waters like those off False Bay in South Africa and the Farallon Islands near San Francisco, places where seals crowd the surface and danger moves below. Most people do not realize this predator can elevate its body temperature as much as 25 degrees Fahrenheit above the surrounding ocean, giving it explosive speed when it launches upward. Its bite force is estimated at nearly 4,000 pounds per square inch, strong enough to tear through bone in a single violent snap. In some attacks, great whites have been recorded breaching completely out of the water, clearing 10 to 12 feet into the air, turning the ocean surface into a sudden ambush zone. Grizzly bear. The grizzly bear dominates rugged wilderness areas like Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming and the Katmai Peninsula in Alaska, where rivers churn with salmon and survival is a daily contest of strength. What catches many people off guard is how fast this massive animal can move, charging at speeds close to 35 miles per hour, covering 50 feet in just 1 second. Its front claws can reach 4 inches long, acting like curved daggers capable of tearing through thick muscle or flipping rocks that weigh hundreds of pounds. Even more unsettling, a grizzly's sense of smell is powerful enough to detect food from over a mile away, meaning it often knows you are there long before you ever see it. Polar bear. The polar bear rules the frozen expanse of places like Churchill in Manitoba, Canada, and the drifting sea ice north of Svalbard, Norway, where temperatures can plunge below minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Beneath its thick fur, its skin is jet black, absorbing heat while it stalks silently across blinding white terrain. A fully grown male can weigh over 1,500 pounds and stand more than 10 feet tall on its hind legs, towering over most predators on Earth. In rare tracking studies, polar bears have been recorded swimming nonstop for over 9 days, covering more than 400 miles, pushing through freezing water in relentless pursuit of prey. Killer whale. The killer whale hunts in brutal coordinated packs in waters like the Salish Sea near Washington State and the icy channels around Antarctica, where teamwork turns the ocean into a battlefield. Most people never realize these animals communicate with dialects unique to their pod, almost like secret languages passed down for generations. Their echolocation clicks can travel hundreds of feet through dark water, giving them a precise map of anything that moves. In one documented hunt, a group of orcas created waves strong enough to knock a 1,000-pound seal off an ice floe, proving that intelligence can be just as deadly as teeth. Lion. The lion stalks the open savannas of the Serengeti in Tanzania and the Masai Mara in Kenya, landscapes where tall grass hides sudden violence. A male lion's roar can reach about 114 decibels, loud enough to be heard from 5 miles away, shaking the stillness of the night and warning rivals to stay back. Although they spend much of the day resting, lions can explode forward at speeds of nearly 50 miles per hour in short bursts. Their jaws clamp down with crushing force, and their rough tongues, covered in sharp barbs, can strip flesh from bone in minutes. Saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile lurks in murky rivers like the Adelaide River in Australia's Northern Territory and the tidal swamps of Papua New Guinea, where the water looks calm but hides raw power. It delivers the strongest bite ever recorded in the animal kingdom, reaching around 3,700 pounds per square inch, enough pressure to shatter bone instantly. These reptiles can grow beyond 20 feet in length and weigh more than 2,000 pounds, turning shallow water into a deadly trap. Researchers have tracked individuals traveling over 600 miles through open ocean currents, proving they are not just river predators, but long-distance hunters. Gray wolf. The gray wolf prowls dense forests and frozen valleys in places like Denali National Park in Alaska and the Carpathian Mountains in Eastern Europe, where survival depends on coordination and stamina. A wolf pack can run for hours, covering distances of 30 to 40 miles in a single day, while relentlessly wearing down prey. Their jaws can exert more than 1,500 pounds of pressure, allowing them to crush bone and bring down animals many times their size. When wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone, elk populations shifted dramatically within just a few years, showing how one predator can reshape an entire ecosystem. Black mamba. The black mamba glides through dry savannas and rocky hills in regions like Kruger National Park in South Africa and the grasslands of Kenya, where speed often decides life or death. Despite its name, The snake's body is usually gray, but the inside of its mouth is pitch black, revealed in a sudden threat display that signals danger. It can move at speeds up to 12 miles per hour, fast enough to outrun most humans over short distances. A single bite can deliver enough venom to kill 10 to 25 adult humans, and without treatment, symptoms can begin shutting down the nervous system in under 30 minutes. Tiger. The tiger prowls thick jungles and river valleys in places like Sundarbans National Park in India and Bangladesh, and the forests of Siberia, where dense vegetation hides silent movement. Each tiger carries a stripe pattern that is completely unique, and even its skin underneath the fur shows the same markings. A full-grown tiger can leap forward more than 30 feet in a single bound, closing distance before prey has time to react. Its bite force measures roughly 1,050 pounds per square inch, giving it the power to crush the spine of large animals such as deer or wild boar. Bald eagle. The bald eagle soars above waterways like Chesapeake Bay in Maryland and the lakes of Alaska, scanning the surface for sudden motion. Its eyesight is so sharp that it can spot a fish from over a mile away, locking onto movement with terrifying precision. These birds build massive nests that can reach 9 feet across and weigh more than 2,000 pounds after years of use. When an eagle strikes, its talons clamp down with roughly 400 pounds of pressure per square inch, turning a swift dive from the sky into a decisive kill.